My wife saw an earring in the car. She started accusing me.
You're wrong. You're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Hello everyone, welcome to Couples Couch Unfiltered. So, my wife saw an earring in the car. She started accusing me for no just cause. She started accusing me different allegations that the earring belonged to somebody, to a lady or to a girl. I was like, it's not mine. I cannot put a girl in the car.
Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and tell what really happened. There was an earring back. Let's clear that up. An earring back in the car. It wasn't the whole earring. And I said, why is there an earring back in the car? And he says, it's Mike's earring. And I'm like, I don't believe you.
Why won't you believe me when I say it's Mike's earring? Because the only person you see me with is Mike.
Yeah, seen is the key word. Seen. But when I'm not in the car, I don't know who's in there.
What if you don't know who is in there? You don't know if I'm using the car to do Uber or do Lyft. You know maybe it was a customer's earring?
First of all, why would a customer's earring be in the front? Because they rights put it right in the back.
Okay. It's not a cost. No, I don't do Uber, I don't do Lyft, okay? But you're supposed to like, who owns this earring? Or you're supposed to ask me who owns the earring instead of you to jump into conclusions.
First of all, I didn't jump to conclusion. I said, why is there an earring in here? Like, what's good? And you sat there and tried to act goofy like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but the mood that you were in when you asked the question threw me off guard. I'm like, why the attitude? Why the facial expression and everything?
Okay, and what I'm supposed to come and ask you real nice? Oh, excuse me. I saw an earring back in the car. Can you tell me whose it is? No, yeah, I'm bust you in the mouth.
No, that's not how you should treat the situation. You're supposed to be like, hey babe, who owns this earring in your car? With a nice tone.
Nice tone? You sound, man, listen, you sound slow. That's the nicest way I can say it.
What do you mean I sound slow?
I'm trying to be PC here. You sound slow. You sound like you're a couple of, marbles short of a whole bag. So listen, there's no way I'm gonna come ask you nice. Would y'all ask nicely? Oh, excuse me, whose earring is this in the car? No, you'd be like, now, see, you almost made me cuss. You would say, no, whose earring is this in the car? If you know there's supposed to be no earring in the car, and you know it's not your earring. He started playing somebody.
Yeah, you can cuss. If you want to cuss, you can, because I can cuss back. But what I'm trying to say is this.
You cuss me back and you'll be sorry.
Let me this is women see. What I'm trying to say is that your manner of approach was not good. I don't like it.
No, my manner of approach was good, because see, I didn't put hands and feet on you. So therefore, my approach was very nice.
What is hands and feet on me?
It's a Black American term. If you don't know it, I put hands and feet on you.
Feet on me? How? So, okay, just like this, let's make this clear. If I see something that is odd that you're doing, I can be like, oh babe, I saw something strange. What's going on? In a nice tone. I like to hear your own perspective first. What you got to say before I start to flame up. You understand?
Okay, and I did ask you a perspective. I said, whose earring is this?
I told you it was Mike earring, right?
Okay, and then you called him, didn't you? And I was like, yo, he said this is your earring, and he's like, yeah, it is mine. I lost the earring, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad you said that. Otherwise, I would have busted the gap in his teeth even more into a gap. And then he just laughed.
Where I'm getting it hard is this. Why I'm angry or why I got mad is this. For you to be so angry and mad that you saw an earring in the car, for you to have that anger issue, that madness, that expression, is because you don't trust me.
It has nothing to do about trusting you. First of all, you already had worked my nerves earlier that day anyway. So you were building up that day anyhow. That was just the final thing that set me off. Point is, you got on my nerves all day long, and that was the last thing I was going to tolerate from you, basically.
Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't get mad. I'm not supposed to tell you how to feel or how you're going to feel. What I'm trying to say is that at least next time when you see something strange in the car, ask like, hey, what's up? Where's this earring? And yeah, it's just not the
First of all, it ain't going to be no next time, because if I ever see an earring or anything else in that car, It's not going to be a what if. I'm going to knock your head between the stove and the refrigerator.
But,
it's nothing to even talk about.
Oh, you just copying me, right?
First of all, it's not capping you, and you said it wrong. And the point is, I said what I said.
Okay. It's just an earring. An earring should not make you mad.
Okay. And it's just going to be my hand sliding across your face.
Do you want to do with domestic violence?
It's not domestic violence. You earned the sliding across the face.
Oh, so if a man try to hang, if you hang the slap and a man try to slap, they'll tag him as domestic violence.
First of all,
What's this?
Let's go ahead and get something straight. Once again, I'm not worried about any of that because, like I said, I don't put myself in a predicament to be questioned.
So I put myself in a predicament to be questioned.
Exactly.
So you mean I have a questionable character?
If that's how you want to say it.
It's just an earring.
Okay, and the point is,
it was not even a full earring. It's just the back.
And I don't care if it was a whisper of an earring. The point of the matter is, you put yourself in that position. If you don't put yourself in a spot to be questioned, then it wouldn't have been a problem.
I understand that you can feel how you want to feel, and also if you're feeling the way you want to feel, why don't you just put me in your position, be in my shoes, be in my toes, and like, what if this earring belongs to his friend? Because you guys wear earrings, your guys or your friends or stuff wear earrings.
Okay, and the point is, I asked you whose earring it was. You said it was Mike's earring, and then I called and asked, and he said yes, and it was case closed. But the point is, until I knew that, you was gonna get your head knocked between the stove and the fridge.
So after Mike called you and like, oh yeah, it's my earring, did you say sorry? Did you apologize to me? Like, sorry for flaming up, sorry for going up on you, sorry for being mad, sorry for being angry. Oh my love, I'm so sorry. I trust you. You didn't do none of that.
First of all, you already knew what I was like before we even got married. And no, anytime you take me off, I'm gonna be Johnny Blaze. It's flame on. So you might as well go ahead and get with the program.
I don't know what you're talking about though.
You don't need to know. I know. And that's all you need to know is that I know.
No, it's not gonna be all about you.
It is all about me. Like I said, you know what made it all about me? This made it all about me. And it will always be all about me. So therefore...
Give me back.
Give me back my wasted time then.
But it's not gonna be all about you alone. It's gonna be me.
It's not going to be about you all alone. Yes, it is.
It's just
you are this is like a video game. You're the side character. You're player number 2.
I feel that what we need is that we need to communicate better, and when we're communicating, we shouldn't be angry or mad. At least learn to like ask question first in a soft tone, in the right emotion, the right tone. You don't have to be mad in everything or at everything. Hey babe, what was this earring? It should be like a laughing matter, not something you just start getting mad at.
Oh, okay. The next time you do something that I find questionable, I'm gonna just get the item and bring it to you. Oh, babe, I found this in the car. Bang! There you go. How about we just do that?
Why are you so hard? Huh?
Sir, I tried it the nice way. You want to do it a different way. I will bring it to you with a smile and a punch. How about that?
Ask me the right way.
Ask me the right way. I did. I said, whose earring is this in your car?
Okay, so what do you expect me to do when you ask me that question? I did the right thing, right? By defending that the earring belongs to Mike. Mike is a guy anyway.
You don't say.
No, I'm trying to make you know that it's Mike's earring. So once you know that it's Mike's earring, you know, oh, that should be it, right? But it didn't end there. After you realized that it was Mike's earring,
okay,
you were still mad.
Man, like I already told you, you already had rubbed me wrong plenty of times that day, and that was the last thing to get on my nerves.
Oh, so you were building up the aggression, the aggressiveness, and just put it on your earring or what?
Mm-hmm. You already know, you built a whole house of aggression that day, and you finally just let me set it off. That's all it is to it. So you don't have to blame yourself for this.
So I don't know who is wrong. I'm trying to make a doubt.
He's wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Period, point blank. You're wrong. You're wrong. 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 Like the sign, wrong turn. You're wrong. There's nothing right about you. You're wrong. The end.
I'm wrong for what exactly? What am I wrong for?
Okay, you're wrong for not knowing the earring was in there. You're wrong for sitting there laughing when I said whose earring was it. You're wrong for earlier that day not buying me french fries like I wanted. And you're wrong for getting my nerves when you bumped that curb and made me jump out of my seat. You did plenty of things wrong that day.
Just say you're mad because I didn't get you french fries. Oh! Just say you escalated when you saw an earring, just an opportunity for you to spark up. Because of french fries. Women, because of french fries, you get mad.
First of all, I wasn't mad. You haven't seen mad. I was annoyed.
Oh, I'm being mad and being annoyed is not the same thing?
No, it's not.
What's the difference?
You don't want to see the difference.
It's the same thing, right?
No, it's not the same thing.
In your own ideology, it's not the same thing.
Oh no, because you only saw annoyed. You didn't see mad. We just go ahead and leave mad on the shelf. I'll do my very best.
How?
Don't worry about it. Just know I was annoyed, not mad. That's two different levels.
Okay. So you're not going to apologize to me?
Sir, I apologize. I apologize for you not being smart.
Because I'm not hiding anything. That's why I don't care to claim it.
Okay, the point is, I apologize for you making me angry. You should do better next time.
The fact is, I'm not hiding anything. That's why I didn't care to clean the car, because there's nothing to hide.
Okay, and I didn't say anything about hiding. I said, okay, I apologize because you shouldn't have made me angry. There you go.
You can never argue with a woman. So women always win the argument.
Alright, so good. Now that we ain't arguing,
So,
let's go ahead and get my chicken and french fries. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments. You know I was right anyway. He's wrong. And I'm about to go get something to eat. Y'all take care.
I'm right. I'm not wrong.
Bye-bye.
I'm always right.